What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this live watch along coverage of Poder Mania here on the Simply Reliable Studios. I'm your co-host, technically speaking, James the Heb Man Hebert. I am joined by Avatar Man, the host, JJ Williams, as he tries to get this devices uh, cast to his television set.
I am all set. What is going on, James?
Oh my god. Early wake up call for me, at least because of my schedule, and I'm sure it's early as early for you as well. Um,
Well, 10 o'clock is usually when my alarm goes off, so not too bad for me. I just forgot to adjust my alarm by like 10, 15 minutes so that I didn't have you in a frantic mess.
well, that was a frantic mess, but
I,
it
I
is what it
know,
is.
I know you were. I saw how many missed calls I had.
I was like, what am I gonna do? I was like, shit, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm stressing, but alas, we are
Breathe,
here.
breathe, James, breathe.
We're here. That's all that matters. We're all set.
Yes. Yes, we are here. We are live. We are in living color. It is the first of like 5 or 6 watch alongs we have today.
Is it 5 or 6?
We've got Potter Mania in about an hour, a little less than an hour now because
Yep.
of shenanigans, but in about an hour, Noah and Walter are going live with Stardom. Then we've got SmackDown. We've got Joey Janela Spring Break. We've got the Hall of Fame tonight. So yeah, that's 5 today.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, yeah, that's a damn busy day. Okay.
But
Well,
at least we have a little bit of a break between this and Stardom and SmackDown.
that's true.
There's
That's
a
true.
few hours there to kind of relax, gather everything, and then it's pretty much full tilt balls to the wall for the rest of the night.
Yes. Which is good. And you know what else is good? We got a hell of a card here for this women's only showcase here. It's going to be a hell of a show, I think, judged by some of the
Yeah.
names on here.
Yeah, there's names that I know, there's names that I don't know. There's a lot of names from the Texas wrestling area, names that I've seen: Reality of Wrestling, Mission Pro Wrestling, VIP Wrestling, all that run out of Texas. There is one man on this show in a sea of 11 matches. And I think that's kind of cool. And the fact that
Yeah.
in all these matches, there's only one dude, and that's this Iron Claw tribute match where Ricky Freebird Tenacious is taking on Leva von Erich.
Of course. Of
You know
course.
what? With the Iron Claw movie that came out a couple years ago, with the Queen of the Ring movie that came out a month or so ago, it's WrestleMania week. Why the hell not?
Yeah, that's true.
Why
That's
the hell not? And the Von Erichs are doing big things in, Ring of Honor Wrestling, trios champions with Dustin Rhodes. I don't know if she's a legitimate Von Erich or if she's just doing a shtick for the sake of this match. But regardless, it should be a fun, good match. Bottom line.
Yep. Should be a fun match.
We have 3 championship matches. Jasmine Allure's defending the Ladies Night Out Championship against Ashley Vox. I don't know Ashley Vox, but I've seen Jasmine Allure quite a bit. Great competitor, deserving of being champion.
Mm.
Izzy Moreno is challenging Nina Samuels for the Pro Wrestling Eve Championship. Seeing if we can add another championship to the 17-year-old waist of Izzy Moreno. And the Pottermania Championship will be on the line as Brittnie Blake defends against Zoe Lucas. Unfamiliar with either of those two women,
Yeah,
but
I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely. And then we have a tag team match with Maya World and Joseline Navarro taking on Brittnie Brooks and Kaia McKenna. Maya World, very familiar with.
Yes.
Brittnie Brooks is the girlfriend of Chris Bay. Makes me wonder if Chris Bay will be there supporting his woman.
Well, that's awesome. That's really cool.
If you think back to the Chris Bay benefit, Brittnie Brooks is the young lady who helped Bay to the ring.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how all he ever loved was professional wrestling until he met her.
Oh.
You know, it was a very sweet, mushy moment, but at the same time, it's like,
yep, accurate though.
You kind of want her to get the W here in Vegas, their home.
Yes.
Even though I'm a big fan of Maya World, also. You've got Carolina Cruz versus Dulce Tormenta.
Yes.
Not familiar with Dulce. I am a little bit familiar with Carolina Cruz, so I expect good things here. Alex Gracia versus La Leona, Alejandra Quintanilla. I've seen Alejandra Quintanilla once. Alex Gracia just lost the Reality of Wrestling Women's Championship to Kaia Dream at the last show. So she's definitely going to be out with a chip on her shoulder, something to prove after just losing a championship. La Leona, I believe, just gained a championship somewhere. I forget what company it was that she got it from. Nicole Matthews and Aleah James. Nicole Matthews, I just saw in the Prestige show yesterday, teaming with Kylie Ray, the show that I did with Ash, our good friend, Ash, not by Elegance.
No.
She was in the tag team semi-main event, like I said, teaming with Kylie Ray to take on the former Iconics, the Inspiration. So that kind of shows you the caliber of wrestler she is if she's being thrown in there with those two ladies. Lil Marz versus Amira.
Yep.
Amira I've seen a couple times now this week. Traditionally in tag team action, but it'll be good to see her kind of stand on her own without her ultra power tag team partner.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting there.
You got Shazza McKenzie versus Nikki XS.
Yeah, the only person I'm even remotely familiar with really is Shazza McKenzie.
Okay, I know neither of these women, so you're definitely going to have to carry that one for me.
I only know Shazza McKenzie from one appearance, and that's AEW All Out 2019.
Gotcha, okay.
I think she showed up a few times on AEW since, but it was like on Dark primarily, I think.
Fair enough. And then we've got Gypsy Mac versus Zamaya, and Zamaya just looks like a bad bitch. She looks like one of those Bull Nakano type of chicks.
Yeah, Bull Nakano.
Just coming in to fuck somebody up.
Yep. Agreed.
And that is our 11-match card.
There we go. Looks like it should be a fun one.
Yep.
Ooh.
All things considered, probably for the best that we ended up starting just a little bit late because we couldn't really go in depth about these matches because it's a super show.
Yeah. We don't know.
Here we are now with about 5 minutes till the show's supposed to go live. So, you know.
Mm-hmm. And with that said, folks, I hope you enjoy what we have in store. I think it's probably best to run the trailer as well for people who want to know what else we got. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, here's what else we got coming up after this show for the Simply Reliable Studios.
And now for a taste of things to come.
wrestling.
Abso-freaking-lutely.
There we go. Oh. So I have not eaten a single thing. I rushed to get on here in the 11th hour, so this should be interesting.
No worries. The only thing I've eaten is a cough drop.
Yeah, I got water in my system. That's it.
Yeah, I've got about a half cup, maybe a little bit more than half cup of water. Again, my alarm went off and I rushed to get things because I was like, shit, I didn't adjust my alarm. I know James is going to be messaging me. Hold on, let me get here as quick as I can. I'm coming, James. I'm coming.
Yeah, I was like, oh no.
Then there were like 25 missed calls and shit, you know.
I was like, oh shit, I don't have the stuff. It is what it is.
But it's all good. It's all good. The show wasn't going to go live until 10:30 for me, which is 1:30 for you.
Yeah.
So, and I knew that we weren't really going to be able to go too, like I said, in depth about the matches because we don't know what history there may be behind some of these.
No.
So,
If there's any at all, to be honest.
yeah, like the only ones that there might actually be some history behind is the Pro Wrestling Eve Championship because I've never heard of the company. But like most of these other matches are probably just kind of thrown together for the betterment and the entertainment of the fans in attendance. So
yeah, that's true.
And now it's just a matter of the waiting game, waiting for them to kick over and start going live. But I've got the Poder Mania logo on my television screen. Their little cheesy 80s music going behind it.
Legitimately, like it's just they're not stopping with this pilot track, and I'm starting to get very annoyed.
No, it just ended.
It just ended for you.
Now is it gonna reloop? Oh, there it goes. So it does end. It ends and then restarts.
It just go boom.
But the synth and the drum kick is just totally 80s.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Stop for me. It's back.
Yeah. Okay, I'm ahead of you then. But it's all good. We'll figure it out once the thing actually comes on.
Yeah. Not surprised by that. I'll just pause at some point, hopefully.
Well, once they come live, I'll pause, and then you let me know when it comes on your end.
Okay.
And that should be a good way to get us synced up.
I'm just doing nothing but this.
Right? Like I said, it's cheesy, but it's catchy.
I mean, this is the easiest drums you'll ever have to play.
I'm a little surprised La Princesa is not on this show, if I'm being honest, because a lot of these supercards and Texas wrestling events she's a part of. And like I said, a lot of these talents are from the Texas area. I believe Title Match is based out of Texas. And that's why this show is being streamed here as opposed to Triller, YouTube, or any other format. You know, Alex Gracia, La Leona, Jasmine Malore, Carolina Cruz, Izzy. You know, all these women are like Texas-based wrestlers. Gypsy Mac.
Yeah, God willing, she, gets in there.
So I'm a little bit surprised that our girl isn't on this show, but it is what it is, baby.
What it is.
Yep.
That's all I'm hearing.
It's catchy though, man. Like I said, I like
It's
it.
good.
It's probably some free use track that they got off of like Slipstream or something. So it's probably something that would be easy to locate.
I think it's a
use ourselves.
It's I think it's a pilot track. It's a pilot track for sure because I've heard this shit on many of different stream.
See, usually I wake up, I check my emails and shit, play my video game. Walter messaged me. It's like, I'm up, MFer.
Why is he messaging? Oh, he's probably messaging.
He's like, wake up, bro.
Why is he
messaged me like 15 minutes ago? It's like, I'm up, MFer.
Well.
Dude, if my do not disturb is turned on, like a little message is gonna freaking capeen through. No.
Yeah, right. I thought it looks like they may be having some streaming issue because it's not started when they said they start.
It's okay. Just give them a couple minutes. I mean, it is first thing in the morning on a Saturday or a Friday in Vegas, so
that's true. I'm surprised.
There was a little bit of a delay on the Prestige show yesterday as well. It started like 5 minutes late.
Yeah. Vegas time is very much a real thing. By the way, I hate to be the bearer of bad news here, but you can clearly tell that Poder Mania got the graphic from PNG Tree because I see the PNG Tree logo in the background. I'm just noticing it. You can see the little watermark if you like really go to the like upper left corner. That's a way you can make ends meet.
I don't really see it.
Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, upper right corner. I'm directionally challenged.
Got you. Okay, I kind of see like a faint tree in the air there. But it kind of blends into the clouds too, so it kind of works out.
Yes. A little product placement for whatever for PNG Tree today. Why not?
Hey, say what you will, man. That beat's kind of fire.
Yeah, it's a pilot beat. I've heard it before. I don't remember specifically what this one is, but yeah, that's what that is. Beam, 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 beam.
They may wait for the track to fade out again and then just come on.
We're about to find out. Moment of truth. This is the watch along for like the first 15 minutes. I'm gonna lose my shit. Oh, okay. No, the track is still going on normally.
So how is everybody out there doing this morning? This afternoon for you East Coasters? Like,
please, all 5 viewers.
I see there's 5 of you in the room. Yeah, there's literally like one person on every channel, and nobody is talking in the chat room.
Yeah, seriously,
help us out my guys.
Yeah, because like we're
struggling for something to talk about right now.
We're literally just gonna be going boom, 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 boom. And then this is ass early in the fucking morning, so like that's all you're getting from us. Otherwise, if you don't leave a comment, unless that's exactly what you want to hear, and us do the stupidest cover of the synthwave shit, in which case, fair enough. But you know, make your voices heard, please. Don't leave us hanging.
Damn it. Stop, James. No.
Let's see. Oh my God, they're playing it again. Playing it again. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be funny. If this is like what we get, honestly, you know what? It's still fun anyway until it starts to get annoying, and then we'll just still be laughing because of how annoying it is.
Yep.
Ah! I had a thing that's not just the music. It's a ring.
And it is the lovely Heather Lynn in the ring as our ring announcer. This is, if I'm being honest, this is another part of the reason I wanted to do this show, because me, Jeff, and Heather Lynn go back.
Oh, okay. Fair dude.
Heather Lynn used to be a manager at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood for the Family Stone. Stu Stone, James Morgan, Adam Pearce. I am hearing nothing, though. I don't know if it's maybe just my TV is that turned down or if it's their mic issues, because the music was coming through clear.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Okay, I just had to turn it up.
Okay, yeah, I had to turn mine up. Watch, we'll have to turn our audio down like the minute we turned it up.
I actually tried to get us an interview with Heather the last couple days here leading into this, but between work, flying from Florida to Vegas, and then plans that were already made, I wasn't able to lock her in, but we may be able to get her after Mania week. So be on the lookout for that, everybody.
Fair enough. Who dis?
I don't know who this is. I just know who that was. And I don't know who either of these two are, the blonde-haired girl or the dude, but
dude looks like he's the man. Dude looks like
dude's got like a Bailey side ponytail hugger tail thing going.
I was about to say, Aaron Solo, you look different.
Well, what I can tell you is we're in the FSW arena, because you can see the Eli Drake, the Killer Cross posters, all people that kind of came from there.
Yes. She got a fan, the blonde girl. I don't know what that's about.
It's Las Vegas, bro. It's probably hot as hell in there, even at 10:30 in the morning. They may not have wanted to kick the air conditioning on until the later shows.
That's a very fair point. So they're screwed.
Like, dude, you got to figure the FSW arena is running shows like the GCW Collective, multiple shows a day. They may not want to cut that AC on until they absolutely have to for that bill.
That's fair. And here comes our first matchup. Oh, boy. Songbird. I guess we're not wasting any time. We're going to go right into the Freebird tribute. And he's singing. He's singing.
I'm scared because he's singing.
I'm petrified. And he's wearing like a sparkly ass tights. He's also singing off key, so I am like terrified, to be honest. Well. Oh my God. And then the audio reverberations. Okay, so his gimmick is that he's a terrible singer. I guess that's the gimmick here.
James, help me. I'm scared.
I don't know what to do. Just mute. Here, hit the mute button quick.
No, because then when the actual stuff starts, I'm not going to be able to hear.
Then you can unmute. Once he's
But
done
I'm not going to
singing,
know when it stops.
he's just
For all we know, he's got a headset mic under there too, like a Garth Brooks, and he's going to be doing this during the whole match.
dude. He's waving. The whole
People, this
crowd
is
is
Joe Hendry. He's waving his hands from side to side.
Yeah, well, he ain't no Joe Hendrick. I don't believe in
I still think I'd rather watch this than a Young Bucks match, though.
maybe
That's not saying
not
much.
saying much. That's a low bar. That's a low bar.
Again, for the
Dude.
folks at home, if you want to watch the action, and I use that term loosely right now, along with us, titlematchnetwork.com is where you go for this show. It is a $14.99 a month subscription. You get access to all the wrestling that they broadcast, Reality of Wrestling, Mission Pro, Poder Mania, Ladies Night Out, WrestleCade later in the year. They've got an archive of shoot interviews. We are not sponsored by or paid for advertising them, but I'm just letting you know, I do believe you can buy this event individually. I'm not sure the price, probably like $9.99 if you just want to do the one-time shot.
Yeah.
But I recommend the $14.99 a month because we usually do at least one show a month from Title Match Network.
Mm-hmm.
I believe we're going to be starting to do a lot more Reality of Wrestling now that we've done a show of theirs and seen a couple of shows of theirs. So
That's fair.
I would very much recommend subscribing and supporting independent wrestling based out of Texas here. At least he's not singing anymore. Now he's just talking.
Yeah, a little bit. Okay. What is happening? Is Leva like a legit Von Erich or like?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like I think this guy's name is just Ricky Tenacious, and he's using the Freebird as part of a shtick here for this match. So I'm not sure if Leva Von Erich is a legitimate Von Erich or not. Well, here she comes to the ring.
Oh, god damn it! It's Leva Bates.
Okay. So
I do know her because I immediately. Here we go. We're not wasting any time on my feed. I don't know about you.
nope. Forearm smashes from Leva. Nice arm rainer clubbing shot to the joints there from Leva Bates. Another arm rainer. Snapmare takedown brings Tenacious to the mat. He pops right up, goes into the corner here. Leva gets him. Irish whip sends him into the opposite corner, turns him upside down.
Oh no!
I like the way he hooked the top rope there. For a bigger dude, nice agility and ring awareness. Leva is calling for the claw already.
He's going for. Wait, hold on.
Tenacious rolls to the outside, says, not doing none of that. I feel like somehow you ended up like a half a second or a second ahead of me, but we'll figure it out here. Probably
I could just, if that's the case.
Don't worry, because I don't know how to set it up right now. Just give it a second, James. Chop from Leva.
Okay, now you're hitting me.
And now head bop into the side of the ring from Bates. Forearm smash to the chest. Chop from Leva. Tenacious is definitely selling the hell out of these chops. Leva goes to call for the claw again. Tenacious blocks it and smashes her hand into the ring post. Not going to be able to execute the iron claw if your hand is jacked up.
Oof.
Grabs her by the t-shirt, chucks her under the ring rope, sending her back in the ring. And now Tenacious has the Texas flag here.
Oh, no. He's gonna desecrate the great name of Texas.
He's got a rose, the yellow rose of Texas, if you will, and stomps on it.
Oh no!
Leave Erich back, Von Erich back in there, gets thrown down onto the flag and rose.
Yikes!
And Tenacious wipes his ass with it and throws it. No, wipes it again before he throws it. No. Taunting like he's going to throw it to the fans. Now he wipes the flag into the referee's face.
Yeah, what the fuck? Jesus.
Tenacious, nice leg drop off the ropes there with a little Freebird strut. Gets a 2 count.
Yeah, it's definitely a 2 count. I mean, this is what it is. Oh my god!
Elbow drop misses as Leva is able to roll out of the way. I can see why they're making this the opening contest. It's nice, gimmicky, shticky. You know, if you're not in the arena yet, it's okay to miss this. It's the only dude on the card, so let's just get him out of the way. That way we can put the spotlight on the women. Got the camel clutch onto Leva here. She's refusing to give up, has his legs hooked. Slides out through the back door. Boot to the butt, sends him into the corner. Nice clothesline, drops Tenacious.
Yes.
And another one drops him. Back elbow smash, rocks him into the ropes there. Nice jumping sidekick from Leva.
Leva Von Erich here in full control. What a sentence. Now that I know that that's Leva Bates.
Calling for the claw again. Tenacious once again blocks it. Leva ducks the clothesline, and she's got the claw. She's got the iron claw.
The claw.
Spins around. Nice clothesline punch there. Hook the leg. Gets the one. Gets 2. And Tenacious kicks out.
Oh.
Come on, Leva. If you're going to do the Von Erich gimmick, you've got to get him to submit to the claw. We can't be going for no cheap pinfalls here.
Yeah, man. Come on
Stick
now.
to the shtick, like Walter Cruz.
Yes. Uh-oh. Tried to go for an arm drag. Yeah, good luck.
Leva reverses, has the backslide, gets the 1, gets 2. Did she get him? Did she get him? Because we didn't get a shot of the referee to see if he came down for 3. That was bad camera work, but she did get him. Leva's arm is being raised here this morning.
No more singing for you. Sing your ass away. Hit him. Hit him with it. Hit him with it. Here it comes. Here it comes.
And Tenacious is running like a little biatch as Leva climbs up to the top rope here to celebrate at the FSW Arena.
Yeah.
Posters on the wall for Sefa Fatu, Chris Bay, Jai Vidal.
Yeah, Sefa Fatu, now known as Solo Sikoa.
Yep. Leva hugging some of the fans here before she goes back out. God damn. The music cut back on and that shit was loud.
Yeah.
Okay, we're back.
Oh, there we go. I got scared.
The lovely Heather Lynn back in the ring.
Hi, Heather. And a referee.
That's one of the great things about the title match shows is that the flow and everything just moves so quickly. There's not usually the layover.
That's very good, very good. I will say that
Nicole Matthews.
Hi, Nicole Matthews. I will say the wins for the curtains are going crazy backstage.
Right?
They're like flapping in whatever breeze is coming through from the Vegas Valley over there. It's like, get out of the fucking way. It's like she can't get through. fans clap in unison here today.
Yep.
Now let's see what we got here. Gonna be taking on Aleah James. Gonna be two women that were I'm not too familiar with either one, so this is gonna be new to me.
Yeah, honestly, same here. I've only seen Nicole Matthews a couple times this week, so I'm only recently familiar with her. So definitely, like, both women here kind of new to us on all grounds. Aleah James looks very stunning here. Great athleticism, the way she jumped over the rope and kind of back rolled there.
Yes.
Very sparkly and glittery. Nicole Matthews, a little bit of a thicker woman, a little bit of extra meat on those bones. Going to have the size and weight advantage over the smaller Aleah. Both matched kind of evenly in the height department. Bell sounds here. Collar elbow tie up to start things off. Side headlock here from Matthews. Headlock takedown. Full control here from the bigger woman thus far. Nice pinning predicament from Aleah James, but Matthews able to roll right out of it.
Yes.
Great way to shift the body weight and momentum there by Aleah. Well, she's got the hammerlock on Matthews here.
Brilliant.
Great basic wrestling to start us off. I feel like this is a lost art when it comes to mainstream wrestling.
Yeah.
The traditional, like, ground and pound basic maneuvers.
Yes.
You know, it's something that's very much still featured in the independents, because these women and the men on the indies are still training to try to get to the big leagues. So you see a lot more of that stuff because, you know, their trainers going to critique their videotapes and matches and whatnot. But I feel like we don't get a whole lot of this in, like, WWE, AEW, TNA, that just generic wrestling.
Yes.
Great monkey flip takedown there by Aleah James.
Nice
up
fake
and over with the head scissors. Great athleticism there again by Aleah. Knees in the midsection, the face there in the corner, running bulldog headlock takedown, hook the leg, gets two. Nicole Matthews kicks out.
That was a very good combination of moves from Aleah. I'm already impressed.
Very much so.
There we go.
Matthews shoves her off. Aleah comes back, forearm smashes, backs Nicole Matthews into the corner, jumping forearm, rocks her in the face. Irish whip sends her into the opposite corner.
I think she's getting a little bit overzealous.
Matthews gets out of the way.
Yeah, she got a little bit overzealous, I think, because now she's about to get taken advantage of. There is the dragon screw leg whip.
Well, when you're a smaller competitor working against a bigger competitor, you got to get a little bit overzealous because you've got to use every opportunity where you've got the momentum to your advantage. Because the bigger competitor is going to very easily be able to swatch you and gain dominance.
Another dragon screw leg whip to your point, by the way, because she's now working on that knee and ankle of Aleah James.
Nice forearm smash, backs her into the ropes, Irish whip. Aleah comes off right into a back elbow smash. And to your point, Nicole Matthews, full dominance now, gets a 2 count off of that back elbow. You can see Aleah James trying to flex her leg, get the blood flowing again after those dragon screw leg whips.
Yep. And now
Nicole
look at
Matthews
that,
has the legs grapevined.
Yeah, ended the Indian deathlock. Wow.
Again, another move that's been kind of lost over the years.
Yeah, that's a great maneuver, too.
And especially, again, when you're a bigger person doing it onto a smaller one, you can use the added strength in your legs there to dish out some extra punishment. And now she's got that toe hold.
Yeah. Yeah, classic toe hold here.
Aleah James using her free leg to get free. Grabs the head, rolls her in, gets a 2 count.
Small package roll-up was beautiful there. Ooh, but great takedown, single leg there. And now just hammering it away at that kneecap is Nicole Matthews onto Aleah James.
And that leg, knee grapevined around Nicole's thigh there. Definitely definitely not your average submission, but again, when you're a bigger competitor, that works to your advantage because you can make people submit with things that most people wouldn't be able to do. And Nicole Matthews just strutting around the ring here, asserting her dominance.
Yes. And now go for a knife edge.
Ow. my chest had flashbacks.
Nice double palm strike to the gut, though. Aleah James trying to fight back out of the corner, but to no avail.
Another chop there from Matthews, and another one, but Leah ducks it, and Aleah dishing out some chops of her own there.
Oh, damn.
Nicole Matthews grabs her by the hair in order to gain some dominance here again, has the legs set up in grapevine, one knee and thigh muscle around the steel ring post there, the cables.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Brilliant psychology there. Work on that body part, work on that limb. Aleah James now trying to fight herself out of that corner.
But you can see she can't put too much behind those smashes because she can't put too much on those legs. They've been damaged by Nicole Matthews.
There's a
Every
crossbody,
time
though.
she lands, she grabs her leg. Great stealth job here by Aleah.
Oh, nice spinning roundhouse.
Hook of the leg. Gets 2 off that roundhouse kick, to your point. And yeah, you can definitely see those Vegas winds kicking up, blowing the curtains there.
A little bit.
Aleah gets tripped down by Matthews. Nice running PK, but Aleah ducks it. Small package again, gets a 2 count for Aleah.
Brilliant here.
Yeah, nice spike DDT there.
Brilliant.
Hook of the leg again, gets a 2 count. Nicole Matthews kicks out, and you can see Aleah James now starting to get frustrated here.
A little bit. I mean, I don't blame her. By the way, did you notice the guy rocking the WWF shirt who's holding the camera?
I did not know. Not yet. I've been focused on the action. I haven't really been paying attention to the people ringside.
Yeah, it just caught my eye.
She tried to come off the top rope there, but jammed her leg. Still got the code breaker. Has her set up for a wheelbarrow, but Matthews able to get out of it. Nice flip roll through here. Has that leg grapevine, sets her up for the Canadian Maple Leaf, the half crab.
Yeah,
and Aleah has nothing to do but tap with
Yeah.
all the punishment that Matthews has put on that leg joint throughout the entire match. Valiant effort by the agile and athletic Aleah James, but Nicole Matthews too strong and too dominant.
Yeah, way too strong. That was the minute she was working on that leg, I think it was over. Well, that was a quick, easy, to the point match. Nicole Matthews with another W on her win column.
And just like that, before the top of the hour even, we're already 2 matches down to this 11-match card. God damn it. I don't want to get copyright paid for that music, but the mic in the arena is so low. Killing me. All right, Heather Lynn back in the ring here.
Hi, Heather. There's the WWF shirt right there.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Now that you pointed it out and we got a nice close-up shot there and there's no action going. Like, can we at least get camera on Heather while we wait for this person to come through these windy curtains? God damn, I ain't seen her in like 15 years. Can we please?
Ooh. Well, I mean, I ain't mad at the
Tag
2
team
women.
action. Brittnie Brooks in the front. I forget who her partner is for this match. Once I get the graphic up, I'll be reminded. But that is the girlfriend of Chris Bay in the front there, and Kaia McKenna.
Yay!
Tag team partner.
Oh, and look at that. Giving glasses to a female there.
Very Bret Hart-esque in giving the sunglasses to a young fan at ringside.
Bret! Sorry. Hey, we got comments.
I can see why Chris Bay fell in love with her. I am just saying.
I mean, I can't blame him at all. We got comments. Hello,
Yay,
Brian.
Brian, let's go. Vox Extremos. Hey, fellas. Good to see you guys here today.
Yes.
Can't say tonight. It's still very early in the day for
Yes.
both coasts. I mean, it's just barely 2:00 in the afternoon for you.
Yep. It just
Kaia
turned.
gave Heather Lynn her crown there.
A lot of crowns and things. Uh-oh.
And here comes Josephine Navarro, and that is not Maya World.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what happened here.
Somebody must have gotten hurt.
Joseline Navarro, excuse me.
Joseline Navarro.
Joseline Navarro's there, but I missed what Heather said. It's on the back of her tights. If you want to get a good shot of her booty there, we can see it on her butt.
Her booty. Like,
I'm trying to be nice and not just say that thick ass of hers, but
I mean, hold on, I'm trying.
Both of the opposition here, again, bigger girls taking on the smaller.
You got me in an unwinnable position here because I had literally.
You're now trying to stare at her ass.
Yes, to freaking read her name.
I don't know why it's an unfavorable position, James. Big girls need love too, and thicker can be better. I'm just saying.
I agree with this, but it doesn't mean.
It doesn't mean that what you wanted to do first thing in the day was look at a girl's ass.
I mean, I'm not complaining, but just I wish I could just easily see.
I'm curious what happened to Maya World. I'm wondering if she got injured on one of the other shows because she was booked for quite a few events, or maybe she accidentally got double booked, match order, I
have no idea. I can't see.
I was really looking forward to seeing Maya World. She's like the one woman that was in this match that I'm really familiar with.
I don't know who she is, and she's in the ring, so we're gonna make up a name.
I think her first name is Gina.
Gina?
Yeah.
Gina. Gina. God damn it.
Savini, something like that.
Savini.
She's got a waist lock here on Kaia McKenna.
No. Don't switch cameras. No.
I know, right?
God damn. I need to know her name, and I don't know her name. No.
Nice leg grapevine there yet.
Fucking, why do they zoom?
Jin Savani. There you go. Jin
Savani.
Jin Savani. We'll just go with that.
And Savani.
McKenzie able to get out of it. Nice submission here by McKenna in the early going. Has got almost like a reverse crossface because she's on her back instead of on her stomach. Nice schoolgirl pinfall there. Gets a 2 count. And Kaia kind of taunting Jin here like, hey, you probably took me a little bit lightly. Joseline and Brittnie in now. Tags for both ends.
I get it.
Joseline comes right in. Nice deep arm drag there by Brittnie Brooks, and another one. Kick to the midsection by Brittnie. Great vertical suplex to the thicker woman there. Brittnie Brooks showing off her strength here. Nice forearm smash in the corner, and a European uppercut follows it up. Has the head hooked. Nice running bulldog out of the corner. Hook of the leg. Gets 2. Joseline Navarro kicks out. Referee saying a 1, but I could have swore I counted 2. Maybe I counted the referee getting down to the mat and that sound as a 1.
Maybe.
Either way, Kaia McKenna in now for a little double team action from the Blondes.
I like the Blondes. Yay, double
drop kick rocks Joseline Navarro.
That was
with the leg from Kaia, both legs hooked.
Yeah, that's kind of brutal.
Gets only a 1 count there. These thicker women, it's going to take a little bit more to drop them for even a 2 count because they've got that obvious strength advantage, but you can see the kinesio tape there on the back of Joseline.
Yeah, that's not good.
Definitely working through some issues. If the smaller women can target that region, it might help them in their match.
Yeah.
Joseline gets the tag to Jin Savani here. Now
Hi,
that we
Jen.
know her name, we can actually address her properly.
Yes. Hi, Jen.
Apologies to the people looking at the graphic. Maya World has been replaced by Jin Savani.
Yes. Sorry, folks. Oh, she's doing dirty heel tactics. No.
I mean, got to do something. Nice hook, both legs, gets a 2 count on Kaia.
Yes.
I always love calling Maya because of the Jeff Jarrett joke that's just right there. You know, it's Maya World, Maya World. Wee woo, wee woo. Maya World, Maya World.
No, but we're in Jin's world now. It doesn't have the same ring to it.
No, it doesn't. But that's one of the things I always love about calling Maya matches is getting to use that joke. Nice kick to the back of McKenna there by Jin. Snapping over the body there. Hook
By the way,
get the 2 count.
By the way, Jin Savani, if you watch this alternative call and you realize that your name is misspelled, I do apologize in case that is the case.
Yes.
I did do it just like at the last minute here. Oh! Jumping leg drop, though, by...
Yeah, it's not an F, it's a V. Savan.
Oh.
Like
Okay. So I was right the first time. I just didn't
It's
know.
all good. It's all good. Joseline Navarro in here now, dominating McKenna. McKenna desperately trying to get to Brittnie Brooks, but Joseline grabs the leg, drags back into her own corner, tag back into Savani. Great job of isolation and double team work by the two women that appear to be working as heels now.
Yes.
When they first came out, I thought there was going to just be a babyface match, but they've definitely turned around doing heel tactics. Savani just dropped like her knee gave out. Distracted. Joseline attacking McKenna in the corner.
Yeah.
Dastardly heel work by these ladies now.
Yeah, that was very, 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 very heelish. Very.
Heels
be healing.
Yeah, I got a feeling Brooks and Navarro are going to pull this out since FSW is Bay's promotion and Brittnie is Bay's girlfriend. I have a feeling they're going to get a big victory here, but that's just me. Snapmare takedown there by Savani. Slides in there with a sleeper hold. Has to be careful to not let that massive arm choke her.
I don't think she gives a damn, actually.
Well, you got to give a damn because you don't want to get disqualified.
Well,
McKenna with a jawbreaker trying to get some distance here. Rocks Savani. McKenna again desperate for the tag. Slithering to the corner there. Brittnie Brooks trying to extend. Joseline Navarro comes in, gets kicked off.
They're both coming in.
Women coming in, trying to grab the legs. Double kickoff, and the hot tag to Brittnie Brooks here.
Yay!
Brittnie Brooks in, forearm smash, drops Navarro, drops Savani.
Yay!
Nice round, nice clothesline with Joseline's own arm there. Great off.
Nice.
Kick to the midsection by Brooks.
And yeah, boy, Chris Bay.
Irish whip sends Joseline into her own partner. Nice shoulder tackle into Navarro, into Savani. McKenna trying to help get Brittnie fired up like she needs it. Hip attack into both women. Dragging Joseline center of the ring. Hook of the leg. Gets one. Gets two. Navarro kicks out. Savani was right there, but devastated, was unable to get there to try to help break up the pinfall attempt. Brooks trying to set her up for something, but Navarro gets out of it. Nice spin kick, rocks Brittnie there. Pump kick just drops her.
Yeah.
The force of those massive thighs.
Yeah, she just drilled her. And look at that pin cover.
Jesus. The high stack just sitting on Brittnie's legs. Gets a 2 count. Joseline Navarro scoops Brittnie Brooks up.
Oh, no. Tag maneuver.
Back of Navarro.
That's right. Backfire.
It sends Navarro into Savani.
That
Brittnie
backfired.
gets the tag here to her partner, to Kaia McKenna. Kaia
Oh,
and boot to Joseline Navarro.
what the hell has she got both women for? That's a bad idea. Yeah, that was a really derpy idea. What was the plan there?
Don't know, but if it had been effective, we wouldn't be chastising her, right?
Exactly. I guess
So,
I
I
guess
mean,
so.
tag in from Jin Savani to Joseline Navarro. Big kick there from Navarro, just rocks McKenna.
Oh, Shining
Jumping kick
Wizard.
from Savani there. Yeah, Shining Wizard to your point. Navarro,
Ooh.
great
Navarro.
pinfall there from Navarro. Brooks with the breakup.
Yeah, very good breakup. That was brilliant. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, DDT by
Brittnie Brooks to Joseline Navarro. Kaia McKenna with the forearm smash to Savani.
Oh, wow.
Savani
Both.
returns the
Jeez.
favor with a forearm smash and a headbutt.
Yikes.
Irish whip from McKenna. Big boot drops Savani there.
And she's going to tag
McKenna
in.
with the tag to Brittnie Brooks.
Here we go. Irish whip.
Savani, yep, Irish whip. 3D.
Oh! Yay, 3D.
3D. Brittnie Brooks hooks the leg, gets the 1, gets the 2, gets the 3. And Brittnie Brooks with the big victory here at the FSW Arena again. Her
Nice.
home promotion, her boyfriend's promotion, Chris Bay. Big victory for these two young ladies over the bigger competition.
Very good. Very good. They did good. They did good. Yoo-wee.
That's only the second time I think I've seen Brittnie Brooks. I'm very quickly becoming a fan of hers.
Well, I mean, it's hard. It's hard not to be a fan of her. I get why Bay is a fan of her.
I'm not even just talking looks, but her ability is fantastic as well. Yes, she's a gorgeous woman. I'd kind of like to see her and Sol Ruka mix things up.
Hold that thought.
They have a similar look, build, and style.
Oh, they came right out of that little graphic.
Yep. And next up is the Pro Wrestling Eve Championship, which means it is going to be everybody's BFF.
Hmm. Well, hi, Brittnie.
Izzy Moreno.
Hi, Izzy.
I need to get me an Izzy t-shirt.
The t-shirt is really nice. Oh, wow.
Look at all the Izzy signs in the crowd, man. Let's go Izzy. Hashtag Izzy Mania.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Throwing her friendship bracelets to the crowd and the kids in the arena there. You know what I'm waiting for? And maybe this is just me, but everybody loves Izzy so much that I'm just waiting for the day she snaps and goes heel.
Well,
I wonder what kind of heel she would be. Would she kind of go the Bailey route when Bailey kind of killed the Bailey's buddies,
yeah,
arm flinger things and just snapped, or would she go some other direction? And here is the champion, Nina Samuels. I believe this would be Izzy's second championship if she can win this match here. She is already the current reigning and defending Mission Pro Wrestling champion. To my knowledge, Izzy has not gotten any other championship in her young career. Yeah, but what kind of setting to receive your second championship this super show on WrestleMania week in Vegas, where all the eyes are, kind of watching and spectating. FSW Arena going to be hosting the second part of the opening round of the WWE ID tournament later on today. Unfortunately, we won't be covering that because of other shows we're covering.
Yes.
But I mean, you got to figure WWE has got eyes and ears everywhere this week.
Yep.
So if Izzy could get this championship, like what does that do with her stock going forward to win a championship at a show like this on WrestleMania week, James?
That's going to be a huge boost to confidence after her loss to try and get into the ID tournament.
And she has one more match later on today for the Texas Wrestling Cartel. So Izzy doing 2 matches today. Was at WrestleCon yesterday, signing autographs, taking pictures with her BFFs. Bell is sounded. No collar elbow tie-up. Nina Samuels going straight to the midsection, dropping Izzy in some ground and pound, trying to weaken the back here.
So while the action goes on here and she gets her heat, I gotta say, Izzy, why are you joining cartels now? You're 17. This is bad. Don't join cartels.
You know what? It is a Texas wrestling promotion. I ain't mad at her wrestling in any Texas wrestling promotion because that's where she got her first championship was Texas.
And listen, it's
nice armbar, going for that armbar early.
Yeah, listen, as long as he's not joining any cartel drug lords, that's all I give a shit about.
Look, the show is by the Texas Wrestling Cartel. The show is called Mob Ties, and we're in Las Vegas. I'm just going to leave that there, James.
That's just mean, Nina. Jesus, Nina, Christ. She just fucking bong, 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 ping ponged her between the middle and top rope with the power bomb. That was kind of mean. I don't like this. Nina
has Izzy's arms grapevine over the top rope there, boot to the back, drop kick to the back while Izzy's tied up in the ropes there.
Ow.
Gets a 2 count. Izzy kicks out.
Holy shit. Like, that's just kind of brutal. The way she's got total control here, you could tell she's an experienced vet. Nina just impressed the shit out of me.
Right?
Ow.
Well, I mean, anybody is going to come off like a vet when you're comparing them to Izzy. Izzy's only been in the business for about 2 years now. You know, active wrestler for little over a year and a half maybe. Yeah. Then you factor in her training. So we'll say maybe 3 years tops between training and active competition. Anybody's going to come off like a vet in comparison to that.
Yeah, she is not too good, I'll tell you.
But Izzy's been kind of like a savant in the way that she's picked things up to the point she's already a champion at the young age.
That's a very good point.
Just a couple months after turning 17, she won her first title. And here coming on May 1st, she will be 18 and eligible to sign with any promotion that she wants. Be it she becoming a TNA knockout, a WWE superstar, or maybe she decides to go all elite. Nina Samuels runs into the corner there, charging back elbow to Izzy. Nina's definitely got the heat so far. Got to get Izzy a little bit of offensive flurry here in the next couple of moments.
Yeah, this is not good for Izzy, I'll tell you that right now. This is she's getting roughed up by the veteran here.
Irish whip sends Izzy into the other corner. Izzy with the back elbow as Nina charges in, and now there's a boot. Izzy starting to reverse the fortune here. Ooh. Nice Hurricane Rana takedown there by Izzy Moreno.
Wow, that's why does she look like a veteran doing that? Like,
right? It's crazy too because I always forget that Izzy is of Latin descent until she cuts her promo and says her name herself because she looks like a typical white girl. Yeah, she doesn't look like she has the ethnic flair to her.
Jesus!
But then you listen to her cut her promo and say her name, and it's like, oh no, she's Latina.
Yeah, she's wrestling like a Latina, dude. She's feisty, dude. Those lariats were crazy. Like,
now some shoulder tackles here to Nina Samuels in the corner. Snapmare takedown.
I think this is my first Izzy Moreno match I'm calling, too. Nice freaking spinning elbow while she's in the seated position.
Yep, gets a 2 count. Going back to that armbar. And again, if you don't know the lore, supposedly Ronda Rousey gave Izzy permission to use the armbar as her submission finisher.
Huh.
So if you're being given the privilege by a veteran, a Hall of Famer of the UFC like Ronda Rousey, that kind of shows your pedigree.
I mean, quite honestly, whatever you want to say about her. Probably the only person that will be in the WWE and UFC Hall of Fame someday. That's a
I don't
high
know, because if
caliber.
Ken Shamrock ever gets the nod, he's already in the UFC Hall of Fame. He's in the TNA Hall of Fame as well.
That's a good point. Yeah.
So if Shamrock ever gets the nod, which a lot of people have been calling for
Great
these
DDT.
last couple of years since Triple H took over,
That's
is
a
he
great
hooks the leg, gets a 1.5 count.
Yeah, off a tornado DDT, which looked great, by the way.
Then Shamrock will actually be in the UFC, TNA, and WWE Hall of Fames.
He'll be in all the TKO branches.
Right?
No,
Is he climbing up here to the top rope?
Ooh. Oh, no. Oh, no.
And Nina Samuels trips her up.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
that was
spinning back kick there from Samuels, and I think Izzy hit her head on one of the turnbuckle pads coming down.
Oh, God. Turned it into a full throttle knee smash.
And that is it. Systematic from there. Nina Samuels retains her championship over Izzy Moreno.
That is heartbreaking yet again. Second loss for Izzy Moreno. Not able to make it a double Izzy belt here. Or rather,
Izzy two belts. Well, she still has one more match later today, again, for the Texas Wrestling Cartel Mob Ties. Not sure where you will be able to view that show. We are not covering it, unfortunately. Again, too much other stuff that we're covering. But if you're in the Vegas area, find out where they are going to be having their show and check them out. What is up, Safet? And Brian thinks that Izzy would do good heel work because you can tell by her promos that she has it in her.
Yeah,
I agree, and that's what makes me think that her as a heel would be interesting to see. God damn it, James.
There
we are back to the lovely Heather Lynn in the ring.
Hi, Heather. Feel like we're in deja vu all over again. Oh, koala.
This is.
What is that? No, that's a doggo.
I think this is Amira.
Amira. She got a little stuffed doggo.
No, not Amira.
Who's she?
I don't know. Missed.
Well,
Lil Marz, I think they said.
Oh, well, Izzy Moreno might have a friend here. Why doesn't she make her best friend? Look at the way she's acting with the crowd. And now she gently places her stuffed dog in the corner there. And her opponent.
Here's Amira.
Hi, Amira.
Right match, wrong person.
And she's big time happy. Hey, looks like we got a little bit of a faction, a little happy trails here. Izzy should get two friends in these girls.
Right?
I'm just saying.
Amira has a bit of a superhero-esque gimmick if you watch her with her ultra power teammate. Almost a Hurricane Mighty Molly-esque dynamic between the two of them. So I definitely could see Izzy linking up with these two. I have a feeling Lil Marz is going to have to act heelish here.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them look like they're babies, though. Like baby faces.
Bell rings. We underway.
Collar elbow tie-up. Start things off. Going back to the fundamentals. Nice waist lock here by Amira.
Ooh, nice headlock takeover. Not too bad.
Nice leg lock there by Lil Marz onto Amira. Amira able to shift her position there.
Ooh.
Nice side headlock there. Gets a 2 count onto Lil Marz there because the shoulders were down. Great call by the referee.
Very good. Very good wrestling.
Lil Marz has Amira in a waist lock now. Amira trying to grab the leg.
Ooh.
Lil Marz uses the arms there to flip her into a pinning predicament. Gets a 2 count. Great innovation there by Lil Marz. Deep arm drag. And another one from Marz to Amira.
There you go.
Amira comes charging in. Lil Marz catches her with a chop, goes to run up the ropes. Another deep arm drag from Marz to Amira.
Yeah. Ooh,
Nice shotgun drop kick.
Brilliant.
Goes for the pinfall here. Gets a 2 on Amira. Great offense here from Lil Marz. I had no idea what to expect from her coming in, and I'm impressed already.
And now look at that. Going to go and try to get a back suplex in. Goes back to the
waist block, standing switch by Amira. Pushes her off the ropes, but Lil Marz holds onto the ropes. Drop toe hold from Amira.
Uh-oh. Ow.
Drop kick from Amira to the side of the ribs there of Lil Marz. Hook of the leg. Gets a 2.
There you go. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad fundamentals by both ladies.
Absolutely. I've become an Amira fan here over this past week, ever since seeing her at the Prestige Roseland show last weekend.
Yes.
And then the other stuff I've seen her at so far this week. But again, didn't really know what to expect from Lil Marz here. Both women just chopping it out, center of the ring.
Wow.
Lil Marz with the advantage now. Repeated chops, knee to the midsection by Amira. Irish whip sends Marz into the corner. Amira charges in, but Marz able to get a little bit of a counter there. Double fists blocked by Amira. Duck the clothesline. Lil Marz with a nice forearm smash.
Try to go for back suplex.
Yep.
Got hammer fisted. Butterfly.
Butterfly suplex there by Amira, getting the slightly thicker Marz over. Gets a 2 count out of it.
Very good butterfly suplex, by the way. That was very well done. Ooh.
Rounded octopus stretch there as she beats into the chest and midsection of Lil Marz, grabbing the hair. Slightly heelish tactics here from Amira.
She's a superhero, though. That's very heelish. What are you doing?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I wasn't expecting that.
Hey, look at this. She's chugging over the middle rope here. That's not very superhero-ish. Super Erich would be very disappointed.
As would the Hurricane. Now, Gregory Helms, on the other hand, he would endorse it, but the Hurricane would be disappointed. The Hurricane would say, "What up with that?
What's up with that?" Yeah, true.
Lateral press here from Amira. Gets another 2 count. Goes for another one. Another kick out. A lot of people underestimate the repeated pinfall attempts, but each time the opposition still has to exert energy to kick out, which weakens them.
Yep.
Snap vertical suplex from Amira.
Gonna go for another one, it looks like.
But you don't want to go to the well once too often. That's number 2. Amira calling for one more. One more.
Even she's unsure of herself, by the way.
Crowd chanting one more time. But she's taken too long here to set it up. Lil Marz able to counter there. You can see the position. Lil Marz strong arms Amira up and over. Gets the suplex herself, but you could tell it hurt her there. She didn't have all the strength behind it because of what Amira had just dished out.
Yeah, no
Lil Marz trying to recover. Both women got some distance. Amira charges in. Lil Marz drops her with a clothesline. Another clothesline from Marz to Amira. And a third one. Lil Marz in the dominant position right here. Looked like she was trying to go for a Blue Thunder, but countered out. Amira looked like she was going for a scoop power slam or something, countered out. Running X Factor there from Lil Marz. Hook of the leg. Envious of the position Amira was in there. I digress.
Nice.
Schoolgirl roll through. Amira has the leg hooked. Gets a 2 count.
Yes, yes. Uh-oh.
For a discus elbow, but Lil Marz caught her first. Lil Marz sets her up. Blue Thunder Bomb
Well, short range Blue Thunder Bomb, so
gets the
definitely
two.
not.
But either way, she wasn't going to get the victory because the Blue Thunder Bomb doesn't get victories. We know this.
It did get one this week, though. It got one this week. Can't do that no
Don't
more.
remind Noah about that.
Yeah,
I got to stick to my shtick, okay?
I'll remind you of that because it's true. You're the one that
Don't
called it out.
remind.
I will.
Got to
I
stick
will
to the
always remind.
shtick.
Oh.
Back elbow there from Amira.
Oh,
Nice
World Strongest
power
Slam.
slam.
World
Hook of the
Strongest
leg.
Slam.
That is
Ah!
it. She gets the victory off of that World's Strongest Slam.
Yay.
Great
Very good.
strength from Amira there.
Yes, yes.
Very impressive from both these women.
Hoo-wee.
And now the notification's popping up on my TV that Simply Reliable Studios is going to be beginning Stardom.
Yay. Uh-oh. My tism is tisming.
Yes, I could tell. And we are back with Heather Lynn in the ring. The lovely Heather Lynn.
Hi, Heather. All right, next matchup.
Carolina Cruz. I can recognize her.
I want to recognize her. Damn. I appreciate. Very nice.
Yeah. Havana Savage. Carolina Cruz. And be taking on Dulce Tormenta.
So she is Savage. Gaslit, Bougie, Ratchet.
Did you see the features that she got in the ring there? Yes, she is Savage.
Mm-hmm. I ain't going.
I believe I used the pun yesterday. The type of cake that you need a fork, knife, and a bib to eat.
Huh. And she dressed like one of them racer chicks with the flag.
Well, from Florida,
nice.
you know they got the Daytona 500 down there in Florida.
Yes, I am very happy. Who's next?
Probably her opponent, Dulce Tormenta, unless they've swapped something again.
That's a good point, though. Maybe it was a good thing I asked the question. Let's see. It's the Luchadora. All right, we're good. Oh, wow. She's...
Okay, she's already got points for me because she's using Deftones' Change in the House of Flies for her entrance theme, which definitely does not sound like any song a wrestler should use as an entrance theme. But if you look at her mask and her shtick here, which is very Abaddon-esque, it fits. Like Deftones' Change in the House of the Flies fits for her.
Yeah, a little bit.
I've actually seen the Deftones perform that song live.
Yeah.
Summer Sanitarium 03, them, Mudvayne, Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, and Metallica as the headliners.
There you go.
So
all I know is Dulce is more over than Abaddon.
That's not saying much, James. That's a low bar.
I know. I know. I'm sorry, but like she's yeah. The less said about that, the better.
Yeah.
She's very zombie oriented.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I think Abaddon is a perfect comparison to her.
She very angry. I think she's gonna she wants to bite the flesh.
Is it scary that I find her mildly attractive?
No, not really.
Psychoticness.
No,
I mean, I'd still
really.
take Carolina Cruz any day over her, but
yeah,
she's not a hideous looking woman. Like,
no.
And I like crazy, so you know.
Yeah. Well, Hey, you guys would not survive a zombie apocalypse with that attitude. Well, listen,
I'm
if
not
that's
sure I'd
how I
be
go
running
out,
away from her. So.
I'm just saying. If she's coming at me, I'll let her bite me. What?
Pinning predicament here, early going from Carolina Cruz, gets a 2 count.
Ooh, fireman's carry.
Gets a 1 count out of it. Has the leg grapevine. Dulce Tormenta, the leg strength, kicking Carolina off of her like a fly. Dulce rolls to the outside here. Apologies for not focusing on the match in the early going here. The typical male in us had to get that out before the match got underway.
Yes, this is true.
Now we will get back to the action here as Dulce has Carolina on the ring apron there, the hardest part of the apron, looking to dish some Tormenta. Nice spinning back suplex. Drops her right on the edge of the ring there.
More like a spinning sidewalk slam. She big Angie now.
That's the crazy thing is I'm not sure she's Angie. I think she's just having fun. This is all fun to her.
Yeah, maybe.
Those people that are into pain for pleasure with a name like Tormenta, like you think that she finds some pleasure in dishing pain.
I mean, listen, all I know is they're in Vegas. They probably offer services like that. You might want to look.
I was going to say Carolina Cruz might be more big Angie because she's getting this Tormenta dished out on her.
Yeah, a little bit.
Carolina Cruz set up on the top rope. Looks like she might be getting tied in the tree of woe. She is.
She's saying,
Tormenta,
everybody be quiet. Ow!
Stick to the back there. Those big thighs and the small of the back. Yes. That is not going to be pleasurable. And now a foot to the groin of Carolina Cruz.
That's not good.
She's got no thing there, no twig and berries for her to be crushing, but it can't be that much more pleasurable.
No, listen, I'll tell you, it
jumping neck breaker stunner there from Dulce Tormenta while Cruz tied up in the tree of row. Jesus!
Oh, look at that! She crossed the arms. Oh wow, Dulce is actually showing she has brains. She doesn't just
you got to think about how close to the rope Carolina was. If those arms weren't crossed, she would have been able to grab them easy.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. She's really putting the Tormenta on Carolina Cruz here.
Carolina Cruz fighting back out.
Ooh.
Sunset flip into a pinning combination. Gets a 2 count. Dulce Tormenta says no.
She's a scary person. Carolina Cruz.
Funny because the people that usually portray the scary, evil people like this are usually the biggest sweethearts in the world.
Oh yeah, probably. Oh my god! She just got loopy.
I know it's more of a comedy gimmick, but look at Danhausen. Like Danhausen can be looked at as extremely scary and freaky to like.
He's very nice, very evil. Yes,
exactly. But once you get to know him, he's a doll. He's a sweetheart.
Ooh.
Carolina Cruz, nice jumping drop kick. Great kick up there using her agility. Carolina Cruz here trying to get fired up. Nice handspring back elbow. Shades of the ninth wonder of the world.
Yes. Snap suplex.
Great suplex there. Gets the bigger Dulce Tormenta up and over. Carolina Cruz going for another one. Gets the second. Popping the hips. She going for the three amigos this time.
I don't know if that's smart to go for that time.
No, the bigger opponent. Yep. There's number 3.
She did it.
Hooks of the leg. Gets 2. Dulce kicks out. Carolina Cruz adjusts the straps on her top there.
Yes.
Going for a stretch muffler here now. Trying to turn Dulce over. Dulce hooks the leg, gets a pinning combination. Only a 2. Irish whip to Carolina Cruz. Catches her. Spinning slam there. Gets a 2 count.
Very nice. Oh, what the?
We'll say Tormenta just pulled something out of her bra there. Looks like a glove of some sort. Maybe going for like a mandible claw here.
Oh no,
that would be my guess. She's definitely going to stick those fingers down the gullet there of Carolina Cruz.
No, I don't want no phalanges, no phalanges. Oh no! Air!
Here,
Air, please,
able to get off.
No doubt about it.
Here, hooks of the leg, gets one, gets two. Dulce kicks out.
Wow! Oh, stretch muffler.
Going for that stretch muffler again. Can't get her turned over though. Now she does. Gets the legs grapevine pinning predicament here.
Oh.
The shoulder's not down all the way, but the referee in perfect position.
Wow.
And she got it.
Yeah.
Stretch muffler submission got the victory here for Carolina Cruz.
Yay, race car girl.
Go, Speed Racer, go.
Oh yeah, because her name has Cruz in it, and she's got all the checkers, and it makes sense
Charles?
now.
Good to see you here today.
I now get the gimmick. Hi, Charles.
Again, welcome to everybody in the chat. Sorry if we're not paying as much attention to your comments as they pop in. We are trying to do our due diligence here and commentate for these women who, if we're being honest, we have very little knowledge about most of them.
100%. And
somebody's bleeding there.
She's spitting blood from that. Well, then again, that she is a zombie. So
that's fair. That's fair.
She is very much a zombie.
Let her and Abaddon team.
Speaking of doing our job.
But yeah, dude, let some book her and Abaddon as a tag team, dude. Abaddon ain't doing shit but sitting in Ring of Honor catering, not even AEW catering.
Yeah, true. Be an interesting matchup there. Up. It's Heather. Hi, Heather. That's her name, right, Heather?
Yes, Heather Lynn.
Hi, Heather. All right, here we go. Next matchup.
And here comes Zamaya.
Zamaya versus Gypsy Mac is up next. So, yeah.
I think I heard Heather say this was for the FSW Women's Championship, but it was not advertised as a title match. So before we do any kind of edit, I want to see if Gypsy Mac actually comes out with the title here, or if that was a botch on Heather's part.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Zamaya looking right into the camera there, or no, looking at the fans. I saw there was a camera on that ring post, so I thought she was looking into the camera there.
I'm sorry, I typed like a fucking elephant.
Gypsy Mac coming out with the FSW Championship, so it is for the FSW Women's Championship.
Oh, wow. There you go. Woo-wee! FSW, the title on the line, and man, that belt actually looks very nice. Wow.
Quite a few of the indie championships I've seen this weekend have been looking pretty stellar. The Prestige Championship that Alan Angels has was freaking phenomenal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, considering that they have, Brian Zane, who has a really nice looking mark belt for himself, I'm not surprised they have a very good championship. They probably got it from him, to be honest.
Bell rings. Gypsy Mac, the champion here, defending against Zamaya, the challenger. Collar elbow tie-up. The FSW Future Stars of Wrestling Women's Championship is on the line here. The Bruja Baddie Gypsy Mac. Another collar elbow tie up here. Zamaya using her strength, backing Gypsy Mac up into the corner. Zamaya with the release at the referee's behest there. She only has a 5 count. Zamaya definitely taunting Gypsy Mac here. Gypsy Mac with a leg takedown, rolls her through, turns into an arm drag takedown. Great offense there by Gypsy Mac. Gypsy Mac with a sunset flip out of the corner, gets a 2 count onto Zamaya. Ducks the clothesline, spinning back kick from Gypsy Mac, drops Zamaya. Gypsy Mac up to the middle rope there. Nice jumping crossbody. Hook the leg. Gets 2. Zamaya kicks out again. Great fast-paced offense here in the early going by Gypsy Mac, but that's what you got to do with a bigger opponent. Probably easily a good 25-pound weight difference here between the two girls.
Whew. I just had to while you were calling the action, I had to send Walter the graphics there.
You should have already had the Stardom graphics.
Yeah, but he didn't have Noah's updated graphic and Ash's.
Oh, for Shills?
Yeah, for Shills.
Oh, for Shills.
Yeah.
I sent him the graphics, damn it. I told y'all last night I was going to send the graphics, where I was going to send the graphics, and I did what I said I was supposed to do.
Oh, double chop.
Throat thrust there.
Throaty thrusty.
And now stomping the proverbial mud hole into Gypsy Mac. Using the boot and the leg strength there to choke her a little bit.
We already on the main event, or
no? We still have 1, 2, 3, 5 more matches.
Oh, there you go.
We still have the Ladies Night Out Championship, the Potter Championship, and we've got a couple other one-on-one matches.
There you go.
But like I said, this match was not advertised as a title match, as you can see from the graphic there.
Yes.
So that's a little bit of an impromptu change here. Nice spin through the ropes from Gypsy Mac. Roll through, goes for a double boot. Nice pinning predicament.
Yes.
From Gypsy Mac. Jesus. A huge forearm shot there from Gypsy Mac, followed by a gut shot from Zamaya.
Jesus.
Zamaya calling for something here.
Oh, final cut.
Hook of the leg. 1, 2. Gypsy Mac kicks out. Look at the look of the face of Zamaya there. She is intense, determined, focused.
She also a woman that wants that championship, try to get her championship gold here on Mania weekend.
See, she is big Angie.
She's very big Angie.
Elbow to the midsection from Gypsy Mac as she gets back to a vertical base here. Irish whip reversed by Zamaya, sends Mac into the corner. Mac gets the boot up. Zamaya comes in. Gypsy rolls out of the way. Clothesline from Gypsy Mac drops Zamaya. And another one, center of the ring there.
Yeah, that's all she can do right there is those short range lariats and put all her weight behind it too. Oh, knife edge. Oh,
Jada Parker there with that ass drop onto the stomach and midsection of Zamaya, and then the drive-by boot.
There you go. There you go. And now
Vader bomb.
Like Vader bomb.
Almost thought she was going to go for the BME, the prettiest moonsault ever, the best moonsault ever, but she stopped at the middle rope there and did a Vader bomb there.
She's trying to go for a tiger suplex, got stomped on the foot. Samoan drop.
Hook of the leg. 1, 2. Gypsy kicks out.
Very
almost
nice.
thought Maya had it there off of that Samoan drop.
Yeah, Gypsy Mac has definitely got a work cut out for her here against Zamaya. Spear.
Turned her inside out, still folded like an accordion, legs down, 2.5. If the referee had got down there to count sooner, that might have been it, because Zamaya had her pinned for at least a 4 count.
This is true.
Referee slow getting down there, though. Gypsy Mac with a huge forearm smash.
Oh, double backstabber.
Hook of both legs. 2, 3. That is it.
Oh, wow. She got it. Very nice.
She hooked the 2 arms like she was going to suplex her.
Yes.
But then turned it into a backstabber instead.
That was a very good short match. Very, very good. Zamaya impressed me, to be honest.
Yeah. I was more impressed by Zamaya than I would Gypsy Mac.
A little bit.
No offense to the champ here.
Oh, hold on. Referee. Referee trying to rush. Yeah, another one. Oh, wow. They're trying to rush through this card for some reason. Because they didn't even wait to get to Heather. We saw Heather all show, and now all of a sudden we're not seeing Heather. Pink Dream, Alex Gracia.
Yes, Alex Gracia, the former Reality of Wrestling women's champion, just lost the championship here to Kaia Dream at the last show.
There you go.
She'll be taking on La Leona, Alejandra Quintanilla.
Huh? Is she related to Armando Alejandro Estrada? Since they both have Alejandro as their middle name?
No. And she's not related to Selena Quintanilla either.
Oh. El Salvador.
I believe La Leona means the lion. Don't quote me on that because I am not fluent in Spanish, but Leona sounds like lion, so.
No, there you go.
That would be an educated guess.
Well, so we'll be calling her La Leona. Why not?
This is only my second time seeing Quintanilla. Same for Gracia. Quintanilla I saw and called a match with Noah and Walter for VIP Wrestling, which was the night before the Royal Rumble. Collar elbow tie-up, center of the ring. Both women eager to show out here on this stage, the Poder Mania WrestleMania week stage.
Well, they're both showing up.
Alex Gracia, again from Reality of Wrestling, Booker T's school and promotion. So you know WWE has seen her a few times because they are ID territory.
Very much a aggressive collar and elbow tie-up by both women.
Another collar elbow, center of the ring. La Leona goes for the arm rainer. Brings Gracia down to the mat. Nice step over. What's Quintanilla going to do here? Got the hammerlock, but also going for a submission.
Yikes.
Modified octopus here with the hammerlock and now raking the fingers into the stomach and the midsection of Gracia. Pulls her into a pinning predicament, gets a 2 count. Legs still grapevined on Gracia.
Yeah, great body scissors and now trying to rip the hair out a little bit. Oh.
Nice bridge by Gracia. Gets a 1 count on La Leona.
Uh-oh.
Rolling her around the ring now, trying to get her dizzy.
Keep rolling.
What?
Keep rolling.
Referee trying to get the pin counts every time the shoulders get down. Gets a 2 count on the final one. Quintanilla is smiling there, taking pride in her handiwork. Gracia saying, keep your eyes. She had my hair.
That's true.
La Leona with the natural do. I would be willing to wager Gracia has a couple of extensions there in that length. But you can tell just by the way of the curls that that's natural hair on La Leona.
Well, both women are wrestling very heelish. The heels be healing. Ooh, but they also very technical.
Nice arm drag there from La Leona. Takes Gracia over.
And another
Spin
one.
around, another lucha arm drag there and a kip up.
Very, very nice.
Quintanilla charges in. Meteora. Kinda.
Well,
more so she pinned the arms than hit the Meteora, but she looked like she was charging for the Meteora.
I think she might have just broken her biceps. That was crazy. That looked like it hurt. Ah, she tried to go for 619. Got faked out. Snake eyes.
Just grabbed by the hair and just thrown down to the mat. Gracia hooks the leg, gets a 2 count on La Leona.
Not bad at all.
Great aggression and determination from both these competitors. And to your point earlier, you're right. Both of them are working heelish.
Little heel versus heel action. Feisty. Uppercut.
Heel versus heel works better than babyface versus babyface, I think, though.
It depends on the babyface versus babyface matchup, though. Oh, jeez, they're just railing each other here. Look to the far leg. Great uppercuts by Alex Gracia. Just brutalizing her. Oh, gut shot.
Both women trading punches. Center of the ring here now. La Leona with the gut shots, to your point. Bounces off the rope. Ducks the clothesline.
Elbow strike. Uh-oh.
And now Gracia has La Leona by the legs. Spinning toe hold there.
Yeah, and then drops the knee.
Trying to weaken the legs up for the figure 4. I thought she was going to go for the figure 4 at first, but just forearm smashes to the chest of Quintanilla there while she still has the leg grapevined.
She just knocked her out with that kick to the freaking jaw. Uh-oh, she got... Oh, no!
The other leg rolls through ankle lock while the other leg is grapevined. La Leona may have to give up here. It's almost a double submission, ankle lock and leg lock there.
Yeah, this is not good.
Can La Leona get her limb to that bottom rope? She does. She's got a rope break here. Gracia has to break before 5 or risk getting disqualified. She does break. Stomp to the midsection now from Gracia, just staying on top of La Leona.
You know, stomping a mud hole in La Leona. Poor girl's just getting absolutely decimated by Gracia. Oh, boy.
Nice drive-by kick in the corner there.
Yep.
The leg, pulling La Leona back to the center of the ring. Hook the leg, gets a 2 count. Commentary team on the show pointing out the history. These two know each other very well, apparently.
Oh, there you go. It explains why they're so aggressive with each other. It's like, you bring your all, I'll bring mine. I don't care.
Right?
Gracia trying to get her to give up, and that's easier said than done, I think, with La Leona.
I think La Leona may have passed out here. No, she's fighting out of it.
Trying to save her energy that time.
Stomp to the toes, stunner.
Yay, mashed potato stunner. Never thought I'd call that.
Kick to the midsection. Rising knee strike. La Leona putting on some offense here. Ducks the pump kick. Waist lock by Gracia. Standing switch by Quintanilla.
Oh, got elbowed.
Forearm smash. Nice reverse mule kick. Drops Gracia. What's La Leona going to do here?
619.
619. Actually, I think 702 is the Vegas area code. I could be wrong, though.
Oh, there you go.
Hook to the leg. 1, 2, kick out.
There you go. Very, very nice. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Oh, she's getting fish hooked under the nose, by the way. Oh, shot to the midsection. Shining Wizard by Alex Cross here.
2, La Leona kicks out. Not enough.
Uh-oh, but this might be... Oh, Jesus. Oh, no.
Rings a Saturn almost if she can get that arm locked.
She's not trying to get that arm locked. She's trying to hyperextend it. Oh, my God. Oh,
La Leona's got to either tap or snap at this point.
Oh, dude. Yeah, this is rough.
Look at this strength. Able to shift the body weight. Gets 2. Gracia kicks out. Super kick. Huge desperation super kick from La Leona.
Very, very good. And now La Leona going to try to get herself back into the good graces here and get the win here. Going to go to the top rope. I don't know how wise this is. Oh, 619 to the toe, to the ankle.
And Gracia coming back in, rising knee strike.
Oh!
Nice neck breaker there. Hook of the leg, gets 2, gets 3. Gracia with the victory here.
There you go. Awesome. Very good match. Very good ending sequence. I like that. Little 619 action by both women.
And both women really brought it. So,
hey, I'm a Rey Mysterio mark, and they use 619, so I'm happy.
Yes. Again, I think the area code in Vegas is 702, but still close enough. 619 is definitely the name of the move. But
hold on, I'll channel my inner Noah. They used the tiger feint kick. The tiger feint kick. There you go.
God damn it!
I mean, it's not entirely wrong. Oh, here we go.
Does the song slap, James?
It does slap. I'm slapping right now. Hi, Heather.
Oh, the referee bringing chairs to the ring. This can't be good.
What the fuck is going on?
And there's
why is there
inflatable dice? What is this, like a Vegas street fight or something?
Oh my God.
Who this is?
I don't know. We're about to find out. Hold on. Salem. Oh, it's Shazza McKenzie.
Last showgirl standing, they just said.
I see. Well, I'm not sure what to think. I remember Shazza McKenzie, but I don't remember her in this gimmick, so I hardly know her anymore. I don't know. I guess we're getting a no DQ. Wait, I'm confused.
Last showgirl standing, James.
I mean, I know she's a showgirl. I know she's the last one standing, apparently.
Well, no, that's what the match is last showgirl standing. So this is going to be an extreme match.
Oh.
That's why the weapons are there.
Oh, I see.
Kendo sticks with fringe on it, steel chairs in the ring, inflatable dice because it's Las Vegas.
Oh,
but this is a last showgirl standing match.
I mean, I like showgirls.
Vegas is known for their showgirls.
I like
XS in the ring now.
Okay, I like it.
Throwing the boa at the referee here.
Well, she's standing next to my heel.
I feel bad for Shazza McKenzie because it looks like her chair is already bent.
You think she'll chop the referee down with the edge of her hand since she had a boa?
Maybe.
If you get that reference,
Yes.
brother. Well, in this case,
Shazza is rolling dice in the ring.
oh my god.
Looks like she got a 9. Now it's on Nikki to roll.
I don't understand this, but okay.
The hell is going on, James?
I don't know. Why are we playing a game of dice?
Because it's Las Vegas, James.
Why in the middle of a contest of sports? This is not game night.
This is a contest of sports? Really?
Why is one chair already busted? Look at this. She can barely sit in the fucking chair. I don't understand.
What is going on?
I don't know. I like Nixi's assets. That's all I can comment on.
I poke there from Nikki XS right off the top to Shazza McKenzie. Shazza rolls out, forearm smash, kick to the mush.
Uh-oh.
Flying cross body takes Nikki out of the chair there.
Well, there you go. Wee! Wrecking ball
nice
drop
baseball
kick.
slide.
Wrecking ball drop kick to the barricade. Yay. Now we got some wrestling. Oh, kendo
got
stick.
The kendo stick with fringe.
The fringo sick. You can't say that 3 times fast. You can't say that 1 time fast.
The fringo stick?
The fringo stick. Thank you. I tried.
And now Nina cracks Shazza with it.
Oh, no.
Shazza running.
Oh, no.
Nikki gets the stick off. It bounces off the guardrail there. Shazza now with the kendo stick to the back of Nikki XS. Try not to laugh too much, James. I'm trying to do this justice and call it accurate.
I know. It was funny. There's a Three Stooges moment. Hi, Kurt Angle.
They're right there in front of the announce position. The women there on commentary getting scared for their life. More of a reason to be scared than Tony Khan when CM Punk was fighting. Did I say that out loud?
I was about to say. I don't think this. I don't know. There might be neck and neck here. I don't know.
These look like they some crazy bitches, and they were over there with a kendo stick. All Punk did was push a jack off.
Yeah, that's true. I guess so.
Just saying. These some crazy bitches.
When are we going to use the inflatable dice, though? That's my question.
We'll get there.
It's going to be the most devastating finish ever. That's going to be what ends the match. I'm calling
DDT
it.
from Shazza onto the ring area there. I can't tell if that's carpet or straight concrete.
I think
looks like it might be a thin, and I do stress the word thin piece of carpet there.
Yeah, that's just really all it is. Uh-oh. She's running to the back. She's to the back. Oh, no. A door.
She has a door.
Dora. Dora. It broke JJ's brain. I hear the exasperated sigh.
I don't know what to do at this point, James.
Yeah, I don't either. This is what's happening.
Nice DDT from Nikki there to Shazza.
Nikki returns
like
the favor.
She's calling for something.
What is she calling for? Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
I don't know. Uh-oh.
She's got a box of something here.
It's a box of...
poker chips.
Poker chips.
Of course it is. It's Las Vegas.
Oh, no. I don't think these will hurt much because they're basically just flat on another flat surface. Oh, nice
spin kick. Bulldog into the poker chips.
Nice. Next time, she should just gently lay them in a pile and not just do what she did, though. Probably would have been more
It's
effective.
the visual, James. You got to get the visual of them.
The visual
falling
would have been
down
more
everywhere.
effective in a pile and not scattered about. I was just saying.
Can we go back to that camera? That was a good visual.
I like that visual.
Going for that spin kick again is Nixi.
I like both visuals.
Shazza with a nice overhead belly to belly.
And it was into the poker chip. She hit her head on one of them. She's clutching the back of it. Oh, no.
I'm not sure if she hit her head on the poker chip or if the head caught the side of the door, but either way, effective.
Oh, we're setting up the chair. Here's the problem. The other chair is busted. I don't think this is going to work like they think it will.
Hold sends Nixi into the good chair. I use that term loosely. Shazza has her cane that she came to the ring with.
Ow.
Whacking Nixi across the chest.
Ow, 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 ow.
Broke it.
Ow. Right to the head. With the butt end of the cane. That's a pimp cane, by the way, I think.
Yes, it is.
I mean, I'm just calling
May
it
have
out
gone
to
to
say it.
Cheetahs and picked it up from Charles Wright. If you know,
true.
you know, folks.
Exactly. Bow, 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 bow.
Shazza looks like she's trying to set the door up as a
Say-
bridge on the two chairs. Very
It ain't
LBWA-esque.
gonna work. The
Well, she
chair
does-
is broken.
I know the chair is busted, but it's also out of position. She had to bring it in
That's
closer.
true. It worked. Yay. Oh, no.
Throwing
Oh,
Nixi
no.
on top of the chair. God, I'm having LBWA flashbacks here. Except we didn't use a door, we used plywood.
Oh, no. We got another bag of something. Oh, yeah. What is that? I don't know what those are.
I can't tell if those are Legos or like beads, like bracelet beads.
Oh, no.
Oh no, they're dice. Excuse me. They are dice.
God.
Nixi laid out on the door. Shazza climbed into the top rope here. Nixi gets up.
Uh-oh.
Cuts Shazza off here. Some forearm smashes.
This is not going to end well for either woman here. They're going to go through dice and a door. Oh, no.
Shazza has her set up for a power bomb.
Oh,
Power
Nixi,
bomb
no.
through the door.
Oh, no.
Start the count. Start the count.
I think it's over.
But it's last woman standing. She has to not be able to answer the 10 count.
Well, that hurt. Oh, no. She's got fighting spirit.
That's 6.
Ah, she tossed the dice.
And that is it. Shazza being declared the victor here.
And they're tossing dice at each other still.
That was a little short to be a last woman standing match.
I agree. But still fun. Very, very gimmicky. Oh.
Now we may get a little mild intermission here because they got to clean up all that carnage. So
Yep. So we're gonna hear this music for a while, is what you're saying.
I mean, unless they do like a promo segment at the top of the ring. We've only got 3 matches left, though.
This shit slaps. So fat, goddamn, Stefan, goddamn. Music is good.
All in all, it's been a pretty good show so far. Almost 2 hours in.
Yes.
Probably will be over by 4 o'clock for you, 1 o'clock for me with the pace they've been going.
Yep. Hey. By the way, they're using they're using Coppergate font for the logo. In case y'all wanted to know what that font was on the Poder Mania logo, the Tism has spoken. It is Coppergate. So yeah, we're just waiting until they clean all this bullshit up in the ring, folks. That's the song. I'm imitating the song, folks. We've been hearing it all day. I think it's gonna be stuck in my head, and the next thing you know, I'm just gonna start singing it all fucking weekend. That's gonna be anytime I have like a dad joke. That's gonna be my fucking song. I'm just gonna start.
Damn it, James! You freaking idiot!
I can see it now. Here we go. Ready, folks? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange shoe.
Aren't you glad I didn't say banana? Dong. Oh, shit. So there you go, folks. That's my comedy for
Ladies and gentlemen, James Hebert. He'll be here all week, unfortunately.
Well, I'll be here for possibly one more show, maybe two, depending on my schedule. Beep, 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 beep.
And again, they're just taking the opportunity to clean the rain up right now.
Yes. God damn it. Listen, man. It's funny, and I will use it to the best of my ability. This song will live on in infamy going forward. I should get that song and clip it for the first 3 seconds or the first 6 seconds, so that when we have it as a sound effect anytime there's a goddamn dad joke. That's a funny idea. Man, they're really taking their time cleaning everything up, huh?
Well, dude, there were a lot of dice and chips in the ring they had to get at.
I think they might need the fans' help. We got 2 women's shows.
And we're back.
We got 2 women's shows going on, I just realized.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Heather. We still got pieces of the door in the ring, I'm noticing. It's small little fragments. Don't get a splinter, girls. Up. It's a challenger match. That means it's for the other championship.
I take that back. There's only 2 matches left. Both championship matches. This is going to be for the Ladies' Night Out Championship.
There you go.
And then we have the Poder Mania Championship. So
there you go. Oh, a lot of titles on the line here. Oh, what the fuck is up with this stuffed dog, and why is he in a quilt?
Don't know.
Well, evidently, we got Ashley Fox in the ring now. And she's about to take on Jasmine Allure. Why do I recognize that name?
Because she does a bunch of stuff on the indies.
Yeah, I was about
Jasmine
to say.
Allure is a very recognizable name. Probably one of the most recognizable names on this show.
Yeah.
If we're being honest.
Oh, there you go.
And there she comes.
Oh no, she
Jasmine
tossed
Allure
it.
treats the little puppy the way you feel about it. Like, get that shit out of my face. I'm over
Listen,
it.
I don't feel bad about it. I'm just asking a question because I've been seeing it all night. It's been scaring me. She's very mean to that dog. That is animal abuse.
She's already thrown the dog, ripped up a fan sign.
Yeah, man. Like, she's mean.
Heel's gonna heal.
He'll be healing. And she is the champion coming in. We'll see if she retains and gets the championship coming out. So one of the commentators on the show is like, I don't understand why she'd be so rude. Does she hate fun? You know what? I agree. Does she hate fun? I don't like people that hate fun. Championship being held up here. A lot of people, they're saying she's incredibly rude. See, it's always the rude people that make people rude. I'm just saying. And here we go. Both women being separated pretty much. It looks like we might have a hot start here between both women, I'll be honest. No.
Jasmine Allure taking a moment to stretch here.
The bell sounded.
The fans to shut up.
Yeah.
Very heel tactics here.
Very, very mind games.
Trying to get Ashley off of her game here. Collar elbow tie up, center of the ring.
Wee. Arm wringer.
Nice roll through by Jasmine. Leg trip, takedown. Has the legs grapevine here. Going for a surfboard stretch.
My tism be tisming again because I just recognized I do actually know Ashley Vox.
Oh,
yeah.
Good. I don't, but good for you. Not trying to sound like a dick, but I'm glad you recognize her for something.
I don't know why, but I do. I remember seeing her a few times.
On Dark, maybe, or Elevation?
Probably, yep.
Allure has her legs grapevined around the throat of Vox, doing push-ups here.
She doing the push up. Oh, great side headlock takeover to get out of that head scissor, though, by Ashley Vox. She's giving her a noogie. She gave her the noogie. I did it all for the noogie. What? The noogie. What? So you... Sorry. Don't.
Both women with waistlock standing switches here. Drop down by Ashley. Roll through by Jasmine. Up and over. Sunset flip for the pinfall. Gets a 1 count.
Can you tell I'm tired? And I woke up after like only 7 hours of sleep.
It's about all I got, James.
Fair. Nice drop kick by Ashley Vox. She pointed to the crowd, grandstanding and hot dogging. And here we go. Elbow strike. Roll through. And Ashley Vox looks like she's going to go for a charge in the corner here while she's sitting cannonball. Ooh, short range cannonball. She could have landed badly on her neck there. Let her press and a hook to the far leg that time. Only garners the 2.
The real catch, Ashley Vox, putting her tights there.
So, I mean, she's not
the
a bad
surfer girl gimmick. So catch, real, Fisher.
Now, does she come out? That was a great toss there by Jasmine Allure. Now, does she come out to Youth of the Nation by POD? Because that is very much a surfer's anthem. I mean, let's be honest.
Don't know.
If you watch the Surfer movie with the 2 hot chicks, you know what I'm talking about. I don't even know the movie.
Surfer
but you know
movie with the 2 hot chicks. That
just saying,
narrows it down, James.
Yeah, it narrows it down because there's only one hot chick surfer movie that has that song, Youth of the Nation. So that does narrow it down very specifically. I will say.
Unless you've never seen the movie, then could be.
I don't know the name of the movie. I just know the movie exists.
Vertical suplex float over by Allure. I feel like we're doing this match a disservice now.
A little bit, sorry. I'm a little
This
tired.
is the semi-main event here for a championship, and we're talking about hot chick surfer movies that we don't even know the name of.
Hey, you said as long as we're
Now
having fun.
Jasmine
Oh,
stepping
no!
on the hair of Ashley, pulling her up by the arms.
Very boo. Very heel. That's rude. Jasmine Allure now just face washing her on top of that. And I think Ashley Vosh has had enough. Trading strikes with her. Irish whip reversal. Oh, sling blade by Jasmine Allure.
Goes for the pinfall, lateral press, gets a 2 count. Made sure to have her forearm in the throat of Ashley Vox there for added leverage. Going right back to the punches to the head.
And you'll notice she attacked the braided part of the head because that's going to hurt a lot worse. Nice neck breaker to follow up there. To both legs. Only garners a 2 there. By the way, folks, if you don't think braids would hurt worse if you get a rapid punch to that particular part of the head, trust me, if you get like a bad hair day and you get a knot, that shit hurts. So imagine that, but like tenfold, and then you get a rapid punch on top of it. Can't imagine that feel too good.
Yeah, no.
Nice chin lock here by Jasmine Allure. And now we got Vox elbowing, elbowing, and then another elbow right to the side of the jaw, going to the middle rope. Drop Kiku. I recognize some of these moves too. I don't remember if she was on Dark once. Maybe she was. I don't know.
Nice headbutt there by Ashley Vox. And the fish hook onto Jasmine Allure.
There you go. Fight fire with fire. Fight the heel with heel.
Yep, hooks the leg, gets a 2 count.
Pretty good. Oh, yeah, she's really clutching her cheek there. She might want to go for some jaw-jacking maneuvers here. Maybe try to go after
definitely try to follow up with a jawbreaker.
Yep. Or an X Factor, which impacts the jaw as well.
Yep. Nice kick to the midsection by Allure, followed by a forearm shot. Irish whip reversal by Vox, sends Allure in the ropes.
Ooh. Oh!
RKO cutter there from Allure. Gets a 2.5.
Hey, listen, you give that name the proper name from the indie circuit because it belongs to the current Raw general manager, Adam Pearce. That is the Ace Crusher, my friend. Nice roll through by Ashley Vox. Super kick to follow up. Uh-oh.
Setting up for a white noise, it looks like. Great aerial camera angle. White noise connects.
Got all of that.
Crawling over, hooks the leg, gets 2. Leg on the rope, foot on the rope. Bad camera angle. We weren't able to see it, but the referee did.
Referee caught it at the last second there, yeah. Ashley trying to win her title here at Mania weekend. Nice shoulder block into a bulldog by Jasmine Allure.
2.5 there by Allure.
Almost looked like a Stratisfaction, but an innovation of it. Now I'm going to try to go for... Looked like a German suplex by Jasmine. Got blocked there by Ashley Vox. Oh, God. O'Connor roll. No. Face full of turnbuckle. Schoolgirl. And she got the rope. No.
Jasmine Allure cheats to win here.
She is the heel. Be healins. Oh, no. The official just caught it a little bit too late before he called for the match. And Jasmine Allure gets another win here for her championship defenses. There we go. Very good. Very good matchup. Both women showed out there. That was probably best match of the night so far, actually, or day. Nice.
Agreed.
Listen to me. Jasmine Allure with the win. She goes to the back of Victor. And here we go.
Oh.
Ah!
You're right back.
Hi, Heather.
Our main event.
There we go.
Poder Women's Championship.
The Pooter? I thought it was
Poder.
The Poder.
I thought it was Potter too, but Heather just pronounced it Poder, so we've been saying it wrong all day. It is what it is.
I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh no. We've been calling it like Poder Mania, like we're fucking Harry, damn it. Oh no.
Here comes the challenger, Zoe Lucas.
What the fuck does Poder mean then?
I don't know. Because I thought it was pod, like podcast, Poder Mania, like, you know, all these people in there.
Maybe they have podcasts.
Well, no, not necessarily that they have casts, but you figure all the promotion going on in Vegas, the different conventions, whatever. So
this is true. Well, this girl seems like she's a spoiled brat, so that's all I know. just judging based off her entrance.
Here comes the champion, Brittnie Blake.
Why do I recognize her?
I don't know. She kind of looks like an Alba Fire-esque.
That might be why. Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know. Did I just see the Hatchet Man on the back of her thing? No, never mind.
No. It would be the Hatchet Woman if that was the case. You know, they have the Hatchet Man. They should have a Hatchet Woman for the Juggalettes. I'm just saying. For all the Juggalos, the Juggalo. And then for all the Juggalettes, the Juggalette. If you know that reference, good for you. Tism's thoughts with James Hebert.
Wrestling with Tism.
With Tism. Hey, amen. Well, if I could get serious for one moment.
No, I've never known you to get serious for anything, let alone even a moment.
Hey, I have been. That's not fair. Brittnie Blake, the challenge.
So getting the title shined up by the referee there.
Yep. Brittnie Blake, the champion. Zoe Lucas, the challenger. Both women in their respective corners. And freaking Zoe Lucas is definitely taking her damn time.
Commentators on the actual stream shouting out Shimmer Wrestling, talking about what a contest this is if you miss Shimmer.
Oh, there you go.
Bell sound here, and Zoe back up to the top rope there. Go ahead, do your shtick.
Here we go. Did it.
You did the thing.
I did the thing. I did my shtick.
Zoe looking disgusted. The referee's trying to get her to come down. Referee even giving her a 5 count. She's pouting.
Dude, I hate this gimmick already. Like, holy shit. I hate this gimmick already.
Now watch her surprise you with her ability.
Oh, I'm sure.
Collar elbow tie up here. Starts things off.
Brittnie Cade with an aggressive collar and elbow. Oh, nice little return there by Zoe Lucas
and Brittnie Blake.
Okay, so it is Zoe, just spelled without the Y.
Brittnie Blake, the redhead, Zoe Lucas in blue.
Yes.
Collar elbow tie up again, center of the ring. Zoe Lucas with the dominance there in the corner. Referee gets the break.
She feels like she'd just be on an episode of Mean Girls.
Right?
Zoe Lucas. She,
Another collar elbow tie up. Zoe
Yeah.
Lucas again backing Brittnie into the corner. Brittnie with the reversal at the last minute.
There you go. Why is she upset? Why is she?
She was
why
screaming about her hair.
really?
Nice arm drag takedown by Brittnie Blake and another one to Zoe Lucas.
Man, we're having temper tantrums in pro wrestling now. I mean, she might get along with Jack Perry. Sorry.
Nice shotgun drop kick by Blake, sends Zoe back into the corner. Brittnie Blake runs in, sent up and over. Shoulder thrust from the outside, up and over goes Brittnie. Off the ropes. Eats a spin kick there from Zoe Lucas.
Ow.
And now Zoe Lucas stomping Brittnie Blake while she's prone on the mat there. Paintbrushing her face with her boot there.
Yep. She's definitely a spoiled one because of the way she's acting. Giving her opponent too much time, especially a champion, but she does hit a suplex.
Nice vertical suplex. Lacks cover, only has a boot over her for a 1 count.
Mm-hmm. Full of
arrogance of Zoe Lucas definitely shining through here. Nice leg stretch, though.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Flexibility.
Now she's going to try to go for a nice charging forearm there. Sometimes the simple moves that are the most effective here.
Mm-hmm. Again, with that spin kick in the corner. A big running boot from Zoe Lucas. Off the ropes. Spinning X Factor. Hook of the leg. Gets a 2 count. Brittnie Blake kicks out.
Just barely kicked out, actually. Wow. Very, very good. So far, I mean, what Zoe Lucas lacks in humility, she definitely doesn't lack for ability. Nice enziguri, though, by Brittnie Blake. Backs Zoe Lucas into the corner.
Mm-hmm. Brittnie Blake charges in.
Ooh.
Nice dive into the midsection of Zoe Lucas. Step up knee there. Catches Zoe in the corner.
Yeah, right into the chest area as well. Just trying to hurt her breathing there. Uh-oh. Ow! Got hung up on the ropes there and turned it into a Uranagi. Only garners a 2, though. Brittnie Blake with innovative offense of her own right. Gonna go to the top rope here. Uh-oh. Ah, no! Kick right to the top of the, or rather the back of the head there with the almost like a high kick there.
Yep. Zoe Lucas climbing up there. She's got some evil intentions for Brittnie here. Looks like she's going to go for a superplex. Brittnie Blake with the headbutt rocks Zoe Lucas, gets her off the middle rope there.
Ooh.
Tornado DDT connects from Brittnie.
Yeah, release tornado DDT. I don't think I've ever seen it done like that. She actually released her to spike herself on the back of her head. That was different. Both women down here as they try to catch a breather. Brittnie Blake now trying to get herself back on her feet, as does Zoe Lucas.
Referee up to 7, I think. Oh, there's 7. Both women at their knees. Referee stops his count, trading forearm smashes.
Well, she's definitely a feisty person, so that's good. Definitely likes to fight. She's not afraid to get into a bit of fisticuffs. Oh my God, Brittnie Blake going nuts. Oh wow, world class type forearm there by Zoe Lucas.
Nice pinning predicament. Hooks the legs, rolls through her own. Nice counter into another counter, another counter. Both women trading off 2 counts here. Nice running PK there from Zoe. Gets a 2 count off it.
That was a brutal PK by Zoe. And now look at this. Zoe going to try to go for a maneuver here. She got counted again.
Rising knee strike attack. Hook of the leg for Brittnie. Gets a 2 count. Zoe kicks out.
Very, very good. That was nice. I like that little exchange that they both had. Tried to go for a pump handle. Got caught with a freaking Solvat right to the jaw by Zoe. And now into a brainbuster.
Zoe hooks the leg. Gets 2. 2 9/10. I thought Zoe had it there for better or for worse.
Yeah, I did
She
too.
is pissed. Look at her face.
She almost had it too. That was close. Now Brittnie Blake trying to counter the Irish whip attempt. Counters the high kick. Double underhook Uranagi into a cover. There's 2, and that is it. Or not. Just another 2 9/10. Up kick. Zoe's got bad intentions here.
Looking for the package pile driver. Shades of Kevin Steen. Not able to get it, though.
That was brilliant. Using the kick of the legs to lower her center of gravity and turns it into a Hurricane Rana. And now going to go for a key lock. Ooh.
Brittnie has her locked. Zoe is tapping. Brittnie Blake retains her championship here in our main event.
Very, very good. It was almost like a harrow lock into a sharpshooter variation there. Well, hey, hello there, Hassan, but I have bad news for you, bud.
Yeah. Zoe lost, unfortunately.
Yes, but good match. Very good match.
Very good match.
And with that, she retains the Poder Championship. I am so sorry we've been calling it Poder Mania. Our apologies, women. And that is the show. Do we hear the song one more time before we head off the air? That's what we gotta. That's what we gotta see here.
Heather Lynn, thanking everybody for joining us.
Yes. Well, since I can't say hi to you, bye, Heather. Thank you. And we will see you next time.
Damn it, James. Freaking idiot.
They cut the feet off. Boo. Boo. Oh, well. I had my fun.
Solid show, though. Solid show.
Yeah, I had a good time. That was good. That was fun. There was a lot of good wrestlers there that I could definitely see in the future. I mean, we know Izzy and the person Chief Face, I think, are honestly, thinking about it now, that honestly might have been match of the night for me, even though it went way too short, in my opinion. I think
a lot of the matches I do feel were short.
Yeah.
But when you've got 11 matches on a show and you're trying to get everything in a little over 2 hours.
Yeah, that's fair.
This is only about 2 hours and 15 minutes. You've got to rush some of those matches, unfortunately.
You know what we should do real quick while we're still live? Because we're not going to get another opportunity. Hold on. I am gonna get the feet up. We're
gonna mess with Noah and Walter.
Yes, we are. Here we go. Ready? I'm gonna share screen. And here we go. Hi guys.
You need to write in the comment section, "We see you."
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Good point. I don't even care. You guys see my thing. Who cares? I'm gonna let them know. We see you. LOL.
You gotta unmute them so we can actually hear them.
Yes, it's true. Oh yeah, that's probably a good point. Good point. All right. Share screen, and then to share audio. Yes, that's what I want to do. Here we go. Hi guys. They're probably not even paying attention to the comments, so maybe if I
Walter usually pays attention. Noah, being the lead guy, pays attention to the TV, but Walter usually pays attention to the comments. Hi guys.
Hi guys. Hello. We can see you.
Tired of waving.
I am too.
You can't see us, but we can see you.
We can see you. Yeah, well, we tried. At least we got the little inception on our feed, at least. All right. We had our fun there. I think it's time we do our plugs. What about you, JJ? What say you?
I agree. Let's run our trailer one more time, then we'll come back and we'll do the shills.
Yes.
And now for a taste of things to come.
All the wrestling.
There you go. We did it.
We did the thing. We did do the thing.
And speaking of the thing, we should do more plugs, which is our thing.
Yes. You can find Walter, of course, on Rage of Wrestling YouTube, walter.cruz.940 on Instagram, Walter Alex Cruz on X and Blue Sky. You can also find him at SRS 1983 on the Twitch.
Yes.
You can find me on Instagram, the Renegade JJ Williams, on YouTube, Casa D18 Studios, on X at ROWJJ Williams and Casa D18 Studio. Yes. Plural, no S at the end there. That's where you'll find me hosting the spaces. Yes. You can find Jeff on Facebook and YouTube at Jeff Meacham, on X, Blue Sky, and Instagram at _Jeff Meacham. You can find our buddy Ash at Batty for Wrestling on YouTube and Shadow Bat Ash on X. James.
You guys can find me on the YouTube and on Facebook at Gypsy Mac. I do really cool and dumb things on the internet.
And even though it's already at 2K, check out my uncle's documentary, part 1. Part 2 will be coming out very soon. We're actually at the final stages of it because I got everything else mostly done. We're just doing the last final bit of corrections. I said that, right? I'm tired. Leave me alone. There you go.
And then, of course, the simple man with the simple plugs. Blue Sky X, Instagram, and YouTube at nfoster1916. Facebook, Noah Foster. Check out the X or the community tab on YouTube for the Prediction League updates.
Yes, sir.
And that, as they say, is that for now.
Yes.
We still have so much more in store. Of course, we've got Walter and Noah doing Stardom American Dream as we speak.
Yes.
We've got SmackDown tonight, Joey Janela Spring Break 9 tonight, the Hall of Fame tonight. Then tomorrow we've got NXT Stand and Deliver, Night 1 of WrestleMania, the GCW Clusterfuck Forever. And then on Sunday, it's Night 2 of WrestleMania, Monday Raw After Mania, Tuesday NXT After Mania, and then we rest for like 2 days.
And then SmackDown After Mania.
No, House of Glory Isolation.
Oh, shit. Okay.
We're not doing the SmackDown After Mania because they're not going to be in Vegas.
Okay. Fair dues. Okay.
No, Friday is House of Glory. Sunday is TNA Rebellion. Saturday might be Reality of Wrestling. Depends if they advertise it for title match. They usually do them on title match.
Fair enough.
With the last show, they didn't advertise on there in advance, so I didn't know for sure it was going to be there to be able to advertise, promote, know we were going to be able to see it. I only discovered it was on there after the fact.
Yes.
So just depends if we can find out ahead of time that is in fact going to be something there. So.
Oh, finally, Safet, you finally acknowledged Natalya. Although you could, well, then you say, I guess it works. Never mind. I was gonna say you could be more classy than that. You talk about acid, so yeah, whatever.
I mean, James,
Yes.
what is front and center there?
That's true. This is true. This is very true. It's very true, and she knows it. She's well aware. So there you go. With that being said, folks, I think we got another show down in the books, out of pocket, out of sight.
Yes, and now it's just a matter of how much longer will Stardom be running, because they only had a 5-match card.
Oh boy. Well, there you go. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching our simulcast special of the women's wrestling extravaganza going on right now.
Absolutely.
And,
support women's wrestling, support independent wrestling.
Amen.
Until whosoever is on SmackDown and Joey Janela Spring Break later,
yes,
I am the Renegade of Wrestling, J.J. Williams. He is the Heb Man, James Hebert. And we will catch you guys at some point later on this evening. Take it tizzy.
Take it easy. Dong, 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 dong. Dun, 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 dun.